Hello, welcome to 3dBuildz. Today I'm showing how to make this scene in Blender. This is my first video. If you enjoy it, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting a lot of great content, so let's get started. Okay, so now I am in Blender, so let's start this. Okay, so first things first. You're going to see a cube, you're going to just left click and select everything, and you're going to X and enter. I already deleted everything, so now you go edit preferences, you go like landscape, I already typed it in, whatever. Landscape, you click add mesh anti-landscape. Now you save your preferences if you don't have autosave on. If you do have autosave on, just click the X. And now click Shift A and you go mesh and you click landscape, and now you go to, you're going to see this drop down right here. If you don't, it's going to probably close, so you just have to open it like this, and then you're going to go operator presets, select lakes 2. Now if you want the exact seed which I'm using seed letter, I'm using seed number 2. So if I can find seed, there's seed. I was using seed number 2 for my scene before. So if you want that scene, then yeah. Okay, so now we got this down. Now you select your landscape and your other landscape, and you press Ctrl J to join them together. Now it's time to start shading. Okay, let's start. So you have to take your mesh, which you just joined, and you have to click shade flat, go to the modifiers, and you click under the generate column, you click decimate. And then you're going to set this to 0.4. I thought that was nice. And yeah. What? Okay, wait, once. I select this landscape. I go decimate. Oh, 0.04, not 0.4. What am I doing? I found that 0.04 looks very well, and it's very low poly. It still looks really great, so you should use it. Now press go over your decimate modifier, you press Ctrl A. That will apply the modifier. Okay? So now you want to shade it. So now you just go tab into edit mode, and you start shading. So now let's go first, just add the grass, because that's going to be like the easiest thing. Okay, I want to make this little bump like a rock. Just select C and select it. Just select it out of it. Click C and just select everything like that. Just right there. Okay. If you select your water, then just don't worry about it. See, shift select this. I want that selected. Okay, see, select everything over here that you want. Make sure I'm gonna put it a little bit onto the mountain to make it look more realistic, because this scene is not going to be very realistic. It's super low poly, and I don't think mountains are super low poly in real life. So yeah, let's make it as realistic or low poly as possible. So yeah, I think that's good. There. So now we're just going to go to the shading tab. We're going to go add new. Just create this a little darker, make it green there, and click sun. Go to the mirror material preview. That looks, no, I just want to go like that much. Sign tab, Control I, select everything else, make that additional material, assign it there. And to make your job much more easier, just click make this a lot brighter. to worry about the snow. You just have to worry about your rocks. So there's only going to be 4 materials. So chat, make your water because that's going to be real quick. Just go add any material new. Just like go with this. Go to your water, make it darker, assign. Done. I can make the water look a little bit better than that. So just make this more darker. I think looks good. Why does it look like purple? Purple water. Make it like that. What? Okay, so like that. There. Okay. More dark, make it more blue, then make it like this. And let's fix this. Okay, yeah. There. Oh, that was just it. Okay, yeah, it's blue. Once you get your blue water, you are going to now make the rocks. Go to tab and go to C and select everything that's not grass or water. You can select your water, but that's fine. You just deselect that very easily. So yeah. You're going to select this, that. Yeah. Okay, now let's start selecting more of this. See, let's do this. And make sure you leave the stuff that is snow unselected. Like if you want it snow, then don't select it. Because it will make your job a lot more easier. It's a lot harder to select than deselect. See, that. So basically, once you get your shading done for the rocks, let me just show you what the rock material is gonna look like. Add material, just make it. You don't have to change any of these. Just bring this down to a darker color, and you just assign it, and you got your rock color. Okay, I'm gonna make that a little darker though. Yeah, that's a good color, rock color. Okay, so once you're done shading, that's good. So I've got my scene shaded. Now it's time to place our camera. So let's go Shift A and add in our camera. Now we're just gonna go here, to our camera, and I don't have a number pad key, so I have to do this. Go to camera view, so go into, just go and place our camera exactly where I want. I want the grass to be showing. 1 second. And get our camera. Just control. And then go to camera. There. Go to camera. Okay. And, oh my god. Look like place your camera where you want. I want this to be showing the grass, but not complete. That is a good way to keep it, in my opinion. And let's save the file. Make sure you save the file one. Once you place it, just go add a camera view and you're done. Camera placement. Okay, so now we are going to make the background. The background is going to be like the simplest thing out of this whole scene. No, actually, probably not. yeah, the modeling was the easiest part, but it's gonna be the second easiest thing because I'm gonna basically tell you exactly. I'm gonna tell you the measurements, like exactly where to place your stuff, exactly where to place it. So let's start that. Okay, so now we got our camera down. Now what we need to do, we need to now make the background, like I said before. And now, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go to our camera and just go to render view. Mine is gonna already be rendered for, yeah, because I already did this. So, okay, let me just tell you what you have to do. So you have to go here, you have to click, it's gonna be on, it's gonna be on color texture, and then color, and then you're gonna have to change this from the, click on the yellow dot and change this to sky texture. And then you're gonna get this. So what I did, this, I chose sun size, I chose for 4 degrees. For intensity, it was 1, like default. Sun of elevation, I thought that 30 worked really well. And then the sun rotation, I thought 15 was a really good one. And then for altitude, 10 was great. And then that's all I had, and everything else was default 1, 1, 1, 1. And now once you get that, your scene is done. I think I'm gonna make the grass a little darker because it's like not that visible. And the sunlight, I might actually just move the sun a little. Move it to like 10. No, 20. Oh. 5. 5, yeah. 5 is good. 5 is great. Great. Okay, 5 works great. So you might want to change that to 5 or like 8. I think 8 will work fine. Yeah, 8's great. Or I might just keep it at 15 now. Yeah, I keep changing my mind. This scene is really fun to play with. So, oh, 15. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video. Now, let me just show you the render settings. Okay, so what you have to do to render the scene. Okay, so you click on the printer icon. You go. It doesn't matter what frame rate you have. You just choose where you want to save it. You click PNG. You just keep everything else default. I'm gonna quickly choose where I want to save it, and then you choose where you want to save it. Click render animation. Images for compositing. But animation is, I just use, well, I don't use image. I think image is mainly for compositing in my opinion. But you click render animation, and then you're gonna have your amazing scene rendered once it's done rendering. So what you do, once it gets to frame 1, you get that. And then once you're done with that, let me just quickly save it and I'll show you exactly what your scene will look like when it's done. So now I chose my location. Now you go render animation, and now it's rendering the scene. And once it's done, you'll see what it looks like. So it's rendering right now, and once, see, look, it's on frame 1. This is what I do when I'm rendering images instead of animations. So you just let it keep doing its thing, and once it has finished, wait 1 second. Yeah, once it's finished, you just wait till it's at frame 2, and once it's there, you just close the tab. Like that. And now, as the image, I'll show you what the image looks like. So for me, this is what the render scene looked like. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you next time on 3D.